I'm good. I'm good. Excited to get another showcase in and down and see if Jose makes it 5 for 6. So I'm ready. Excited. Well, then that, yeah, 4 for 5. Who
Who
is also
is
now a Voyager.
well? Is he? Well, I don't know what he is anymore. Yeah, I'm just here. Hi. Yeah, pretty much. No, I'm the outgoing recruitment head, which we need a new one of those. So if you're a veteran who's hanging around on PBE After Dark, and you have good recruiting ideas, we need a new one of those. Parquad has told me that the application will go up yesterday, so that we'll
I
see
took a
when that
nap, so
actually
it didn't
happens.
happen.
hmm But yes, much like Barco, I am here to see if Jose goes 8 for 10 or whatever he is, if you include the first prospect showcase
If he wins
iteration.
his 30th ring, yeah.
Yeah, the winningest player of all time, Jose. Hey, speaking of creativity, I hate to expose the business, but would you like to share your screen at any point? Well, you've just introed us.
Remember what Jeffy said yesterday? Enoch's old.
Yeah, that's true. No, Jenny's on the block. That's different. Yeah, I get here and I immediately find out that Jeffy is the Enoch of New York. It's it's really interesting. Huh? We can hear you.
Yeah, say at least I hear Mike and I, but I don't hear you on the stream.
Uh, Give me a second.
Uh oh yeah, I don't hear you anymore. What the heck?
Hello, hello,
All right,
hello,
well,
hello, hello. Okay, I apologize for that.
Now
Wow,
you're there.
I
yeah,
like how
there he
no
is.
one said anything until. all
But
this
no, we
time.
heard you at the beginning.
Oh, you did?
Yeah,
Oh,
when
that
you
was weird.
introed, I muted the stream.
Oh,
Yeah, because I heard you twice.
that's weird. Okay. Well, OBS decided to flip my mic off to somewhere else, and so I saw it had an input before, so I wasn't looking at it. So I guess okay. Well, it doesn't matter. In deep conflict, I am, so I am. All right, so I'm gonna quick sim until someone has 2 wins. So let's get this on the road. So this is game 1 of the first round, and it looks like the East will take. Whoa, this is a 16 inning game, but the East will beat the West 9-3 here, as the East was rolling along in that final sim of the season. Over on the West side, Rotowash with a goatee, and wow, this is actually his debut game in the playoffs. Went 3 for 3 with 2 RBIs, and that was the only offense that the West really had. Over on the East side, we have a couple RBIs from Rochka and ZZ and Nico Stein with 3 RBIs. Oh, also Tater Tots with a couple RBIs. Over on the pitching side, High getting the loss, and Ian Moore getting the win. The player of the game is Nico Stein. There's a 16-inning game on the other side, with in the North prevailing over the South Baby Bears, 4-3. We'll have over on the North batting side, a couple RBIs for Hirahara, three hits for Zelinsky, 3 hits for Nakamura, a couple of hits for Azar and Valor Jr. Over on the South side, a couple RBIs from Brandon Zahn, and that's pretty much it. They didn't really. Not too much else going on. Over on the north side, Franklin Judge Cruiser having himself a very nice start here, but ultimately Scott Stelling getting the win out of relief in that 16-inning marathon. Over on the south side, looks like Duke Smith with the hole, with the Rios getting the blown save, and Maxwell Reed getting the loss. And the player of the game is Franklin Judge Cruiser. So we'll have 1 win. So let's move on to game 2. We're going to quick sim this one as well, and the West ties the series up, and we'll have a game to show next on the next one. But the West will tie this one up in extras. Over on the West batting side, Allard Bagger and Jose with a couple of hits, a couple RBIs for Walker Wallace. Over on the east side, 3 hits for Gibber and a couple RBIs for ZZ. And that's pretty much it for them. Pedro Blanco had a quality start. DJ Roche for the win. Renato getting the save. And over on the east side, tough no decision for Freddie Huff, but Garfield comes in and blow the save and getting the loss in extras. Player of the game is Freddie Huff with that performance for the losing team. On the north side, we have on the north and south, we have the North taking a 2-0 lead now over the Baby Bears, winning 2 on the road, and the Baby Bears this is the 4th seed, about to beat the 1st seed, and over on the north side, it's really not a lot of offense here. Just an RBI for Nakamura and Caddis. Over on the south side, an RBI for Tyra and Infante. Pitching duo here, Trey Taylor getting the win, Stelling getting the hole, Jimbo getting the save. On the south side, Tiny Chef picking up the loss. The player of the game is Trey Taylor. And that should be a day off, and we are going to get to this game. So we're going to have game 3, where we'll have the Baby Bears facing off against the Bulbasaurs. And we will leave BNN on so that the other game can run. But
Also, I don't think since it was mentioned, but thank you for the resub there, Zodiac. We appreciate it.
Oh yes, thank you. Yes, son. So Captain, I don't know if you want to do I don't know if there was a prediction or anything. that you want to do quick for people. But it'll be the South and the North for this game will be Will Millis, who had a fantastic regular season, facing off with Jared Barden. And let's see here. We'll have who scores last. I guess we could start that off, and he'll just cut it off somewhere in the middle of the game, and we'll just watch some baseball. All right, let's get this going.
Only the most epic of playoff introductions from Enoch.
Yeah. It's late, and
It's 8:30 or 50. Same time.
Yeah, but he's an hour ahead of us, remember?
Well, I guess that's true. He's not on the best time zone, the Midwestern time zone where this matchup takes place.
Sure.
In theory.
You go think that. And get myself some extra water. I'll be right back.
Say this game's at City Fuel. That's not Midwest. Come on now.
Well, no, but the one team is north, is the Athletics of some description, probably Kansas City, Philadelphia, maybe.
That's
and
not
the
north.
south is the Cubs
That's
team.
west.
What? The other option is Oakland. Do you think that's north?
Yeah, no, but west is the Oakland team. Is the A's team. North is the Bulbasaur.
Oh, is it? I thought
Yeah.
I looked at the elephant.
So you're all sorts are wrong.
Yeah, I also.
It is kind of tough to see sometimes, but yeah.
So if North plays West, how are you gonna know who's got what?
Who knows?
You'll know. You'll know.
Things are not going well for the South so far.
Yeah, this is
Nothing in the first.
this is not good for the South. They're about to get swept.
You know, that is very Cub-like, which I guess this
Well,
team is supposed to be.
Well, yes, unfortunately. Zaha
Good
getting
sprawl, bad throw.
Oh, bad throw.
Real bad throw.
Uh-oh. Will
We're
Millis, who
in
have
the
had such a
right-
good regular season. Oh boy.
My
Sorry,
favorite
Dynamic.
minors. My favorite minors player of all time, Will Millis, as you who are longtime followers of me will know.
Yeah, so unfortunately, being proud to be from Chicago is not exactly a good thing.
What is that supposed to mean?
They've had a lot of heartache, so I feel for so.
Chicago sucks, is what I'm saying.
And I do. Okay. Well, I did. I mean, I legitimately was extremely happy for them in 2016. So everybody deserves to see their team win once.
You just keep to your maple tree there, bud.
See, Maple Tree is farther. That's Canada. We got cheese and beer here. It's different. Jicky saying he's not
I'm at
because
9.7.
he's
No,
so
wait a minute.
close.
It's so close. No guts, no glory, man. No guts, no
It's
glory.
true. It's like you could bet that 700.
Exactly.
And maybe get over
And
it.
you get exactly. Oh, the South offense is just not there.
Let's play the third. We've got time.
Yeah.
Well, see, here's the thing. For the prediction, you gotta think that OTP usually just kind of has one team run out of juice here at the end. So I'm assuming the South gets the hope spot run. So I'm gonna throw some points in the South here.
Also, very fair point there, Zodiac. Yeah, Jiggy, if you just bet it all, you'll win a lot more than 10K.
True.
Big brain. That's why he gets paid the big bucks.
Exactly. That's why he gets the GM money.
Or you can do what I did on the season 28 World Series: bet 55,000 channel points, lose Game 7, and all your channel points. I think it was 27.
All the seasons mixed in for me now, so
Yeah, they're all just kind of random. to me.
You're lucky that I could remember anything.
Well, no, that's just because you're old.
That's true too, but But when you've been here for like 25 whatever seasons, you know.
Well, we were here long enough to see. I'm not gonna try that name. Get the first hit for the South. What are they?
Alice
The Little Cubs, Baby Bears.
Baby
What was
Bears.
it? Baby Bears.
Baby Bears. Alice breaking up that short no.
Yes, Enoch is Father Time. I agree.
Uh,
So really, for Woe, he settled down after that
Yeah.
really rough first inning. He settled in
Yeah, he
kinda
settled
nicely
down.
here.
he settled down. It was a rough first inning, but you know, now this is just the offense not doing anything, really.
Yeah, they're still in striking distance, so they could actually get one of them hit things that I've heard so much about. Willie Mays Hayes might not have gotten one, but he sure can run good sprints in his PJs.
Hmm.
Nothing for the movie reference.
You know, I
Sorry,
realize I have the
none
out
of
of town
it.
scoreboard on, and the games are at different times. And I forgot that. Yeah. Go figure. Wow. I don't know, Dynamic. I have a feeling. I don't know how old you are, but I don't know. you might when I
That's
laid
true.
off, you know, like.
That's true. Of all the people
You-
talking
you-
about
you
Father
might-
Time, I think Dynamic is maybe the last one to be talking about Father Time. You're young at heart. You know, hey, that's fair. That's fair.
You are young at heart, but not in joke. In joke, you are very old.
Or I think it's the other way with all Enoch. Is his heart is old too. It's older than he actually is. He's the grumpy old man.
Well, I am the grumpy old man. I just.
Well, no, that's me. That's me who's older than I actually am. I get told that all the time by my significant other. Prediction is closed. Pretty much everybody who bet way too early says that the North is going to score last, so I'll be cashing in my 3-1 odds. Parco stands to be the big winner. And
I think the
it's-
way I bet is I try to make it like I am at 30K right now, so I try to make it like square numbers, not random numbers. So I bet whatever makes my number like indivisible by 5.
Oh, hey, you do the same thing I do. I had 8.8, so I bet the 0.8.
I don't know. So outside of betting, like this South team is in big trouble right now. They're running out of outs, and while Millis is still in there, so I give him a lot of credit right now. He's only at 83 pitches, even though
Nice bunt.
he is still chugging along there.
Yeah, man, look, three earned runs is all you can ask for.
I mean,
out of
this
a
is a
starter
quality
in a
start. This is a
playoff game.
quality start,
Yeah.
though.
Oh,
It's a
yeah,
quality
it's-
start,
it's-
and this is
He's through 7. It's better than a quality start. That's all you can
Yeah.
ask out of a starter in a playoff game. And considering 3 came in the
Barden
first
is
inning, he's settled
just
down.
that much better right now. So
Yeah, Barton has just been tearing up this offense. There's only one hit from Alice early in the 4th inning, and that's been legitimately it.
now he's
He's
closing in
finally
on
gonna
100
walk.
pitches. So
And Fonte on
Oh.
first. Oh, things just got interesting.
we have a game now. Yeah, that walk was kind of seeing the end of that. So let's see if they go to the pen.
He was in one pitch too
Oh no,
long.
no, he's still in. Uh-oh, they're not
He
going
was
to. Oh, now
in
2 pitches
two
too.
pitches too long.
Oh, now Mudbone comes in. Okay, so they get out of it. So Mudbone, who's been extremely good, I think he led the league in saves.
Don't want to drag his name through the mud.
And
He's been fantastic.
Mill is still going.
Well, now
Still
will he
going.
go too long?
Okay, I think this is where you pull him.
Yeah.
But let's see if OTP actually does that. Nope.
No, it won't.
Nope. And see, nope. No. OTP's terrible pen management. Now Duke Smith comes in. Okay,
It's a
so
really important flyout. Not
okay.
going to advance. 2-2.
Oh,
Got
there it
him.
is.
Locked
So
him. Strike 3.
so the north holds. So the south keeps us closed, and we're going to the last chance for the baby bears. LSQ will
Mudbone could
fly
bring
out.
close.
Oh, and Zahn strikes out, and Zahn disappears in the playoffs. So
No.
time it's happened. And oh, okay,
Who would beat it? Wait, what?
okay, all right.
I
It's
think
a
Zahn has had like one playoff moment, and
uh
he hit
oh,
like a grand
oh,
slam
we're
to
getting an
advance the
OTP
game.
moment. Oh,
Whoa, I got
this is
flunked.
OTP drama moment.
Here's the hope slot.
Yep, and there it is.
It was
Oh,
just the hope
so
spot.
congratulations to the North moving on despite being the number 4 seed, and they absolutely upset the Bears by sweeping them 3-2 the final. Wow. Okay. So over on the south side, like we said, there was no offense really, except for Locke, who drove in 2. On the north side, 3 hits for Gordon, a couple RBIs for Tramo, and pitching wise, Will Millis did go 7 1/3, taking the loss, and it was just that bad first inning. It's kind of and Barden getting the win here, going 7 2/3, 8 strikeouts. Mudbone coming in to get the save, and so player of the game is Jarrett Barden. And we're gonna save this guy, and on the other side, the West taking a 2-1 lead, and we'll watch that game the next day. It's not a walk-off, but they score their runs between the 4th and the 5th. So the West taking a 2-1 lead. Over on the east side, an RBI for Gibber, an RBI for Todd, and that was pretty much the offense. Barry Allen getting a couple of hits for the West, a couple of hits for Alu, a couple of RBIs for Walker Wallace there. Pitching wise, Tippin getting the loss for East, Tyrone White getting the win, and K Ren getting the save. Tyrone White is the player of the game. All right, we're gonna save this. So the next game we're gonna see is the West, East versus West. The West trying to close this out at home, and the East trying to stay alive. So, and let's see here. The prediction is up. Who wins the stream game, East or West? And I'm gonna give you guys a minute so you guys could put down your predictions there. And it looks a little skewed on the east side according to OTP, but we'll see.
Well, you got to keep in mind who the barrelmen appear to be modeled after. I can speak English, and their playoff success ain't that great. So I don't know.
Yeah, well, we'll see. We shall see, but they are starting Constantine, who's a lefty, and Jose cannot hit lefties to save his life. So
Jose.
Jose. Um,
Oh yeah, I didn't even realize
yeah,
Jose's on the L. Well, we know who's going to win this.
Jose is here for the ride. So.
Well, this series is over.
So.
Call it now. He's on the West Elephants. There you go.
Hey.
I think Parco's dog is going to be joining us in the broadcast booth in a minute.
I gave him a piece of biscuit.
So he's not coming?
Oh no, he's off playing with it. He's having a good time.
Oh, that's a shame.
Well, yeah. All right, let's start this up then. I guess you guys have questions for us. We're here to field questions as well, So while we're just kind of chilling.
I'm just here so I don't get fined.
True. Jabber.
That was a quick and easy 3 up, 3 down for Joe Smil.
Ooh. Barry Allen.
Enoch would find me, I think, dynamic. That's what I'm
It's a
thinking.
possibility.
Yeah. He is the Dark Shadow, the Dark Lord of the league, after all. You know, the evil dictator thing isn't a gimmick, you know.
How do you think New York has done as well as it does?
Yeah. Especially in the playoffs, am I right?
Hey, we get there every year. It's just
He got
OOTP
him-
hates us.
If he can rig it, you think he rig a little better?
Well, no, hold on.
It'll be too obvious.
Who said rigging? That's
Tater
just,
Tots giving the East
that's
a
just
1
pure
nothing lead.
talent.
There was a
When,
nice
when I
home run.
did when I did rookie mentoring, I definitely was a lot more involved with newer people. I kind of had to drop that along the way as yeah, just it was too much. Rookie mentoring was one of my favorite jobs. It really was. It's a chance to meet like all the new people that comes into the league and so forth. Yeah, that's I mean I obviously I mean I still hang out on the servers for that reason, you know,
I
but
mean, Enoch was my first point of Parker, who was your first point of contact with the league? Like when you came in?
I talked to Gordo a lot. I did talk to Enoch pretty much as soon as I got actually drafted to a minors team. I talked to Enoch a lot. But I think I talked to Gordo and then somebody else. But pretty much once I started getting involved in the league, it was Enoch. Hence, when I got drafted there, I was like, oh.
by the
there
way,
we
it flashes really quick, but you realize Jose has a 1 rating in in center field.
go. Well, yeah, he hits righties and that's it.
Well, he does one thing, you know, and so
Well, 2, and then he makes his team better.
well, yes, yes, he's like not Steve Nash. He's like Steve Kerr and Robert Ory. They're just there, and it looks like they will tie this up as Allard
Ties the game.
with a 386-foot home run.
Out into the second deck in generic OTP ballpark.
Yeah, we forgot to set the ballparks this season. We said we were gonna do it, and then we
we
forgot.
didn't. We did, and then remember that screwed up all the time, so we set it back.
No. I meant the actual visual stadium.
Yeah, I thought that. Oh no,
No, that's
he
the-
didn't just sent the.
No.
places
He
of the
set
places,
the
yeah.
actual location of the team.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's what we gotta do next season. Is actually give visual stadiums for each team.
So 2 on here for the East. Make that 3 on. Maybe they score a run. Nope, not gonna happen.
1 out
So
still.
bases loaded.
Aw, tater tots.
That's not what you want. He hit the home run, so I guess he can be excused. So 2 outs,
Ooh.
bases loaded.
And now
That's
they
gonna
aren't
get
loaded
down,
anymore.
and they are gonna get unloaded in a hurry. 3-1.
Uh-oh. The West in a little bit of trouble. They do get out of it with, I guess, minimal damage.
Gets
Or
him
as
out a
in-
bit of a jam.
Yeah. Yeah, those minors GMs, you know, like if one does a good job, they get a lot of people, quote unquote, going in the right direction and figuring out the league. So, Oh, and here comes the West trying to and Jose getting a base hit against lefty. And he drove in too. Jose showing up now. Oh, and more pass balls. Unfortunately, Rotowash had like one good game, and then he hasn't had a hit since. I read that as TLK for a second. I was like, what Dynamic said. I was like, why is TLK on the team? I was like, I realized that's Tick. So Jibber will strike out. We're still tied, so we have ourselves a good game here. This game 4 of this first round. Aller will strike out for the first out. Chisholm will ground out. Trey Beggar will pop out to first. We go to the top of the 6th. We're tied at 3. What's the series? This series is 2-1. The West is leading the East, and there's a best of 5 in this first round. So if the West wins, they move on. Fry will strike out, and Constantine's still in the game. This is his 9th strikeout in a 20-inning game. In the Prospect League, we had 20s. Oh, and there's an error, so it's 2 on for the West. Jose will walk. His base is loaded now for Rotowash. And that's a base hit, and the West will take a 2-run lead. Oh boy. Barry Allen will fly out. Oh, from the regular season. Oh, from the play. Oh, from the regular season, season 39. Oh, and there's more runs coming in. Chisholm getting them in, so it's the 7-3. So, oh, and they keep pouring it on now. Oh boy. They finally get out of it, but the West put up a 5 spot at the bottom of the 6th, taking a commanding 8-3 lead. Let's see if this offense can do anything. This does not look good. Yes, it does not look good. Similarly, it's at 100 pitches, but he's getting them all little ground outs, and it might be probably his last inning. He pitched 7, so that's pretty darn good. So we're into the pen for the Barrelmans. And that one is to the gap for Alu. That is a double. And Jose will fly out to center. Rotowash getting this one deep. And that's gone. Rotowash. Oh boy. First home run. He has 6 RBIs in this 6 RBIs in this series. Yeah, games look over. It's 10-3.
I'd say, unfortunately, as BW3 absolutely ended this season on fire,
Yeah.
not really having as much go on in the playoffs here.
Yep. We're at the bottom of the 8th here. As
Oh,
Chisholm tees off,
wow.
and they're just stepping on the throat now. Oh goodness, they're dead already. Oh boy,
That one just got out.
it's like the meme in The Simpsons. They're dead already. No, stop it. Oh, you're kidding me. Okay,
These poor
someone,
folks.
they really need to pull Justin Tucker.
They might as well just put out have like a position player go out there at this point.
I know,
Save the arms for next season.
I know. And last chance, and that should do it. And the West will move on. Jose in the finals again. He has been in all 5 finals. Oh, yeah, adding insult to injury. That's exactly what happened. They're just teeing off at the end now. Uh, so the box scores here, a couple of RBIs for ZZZZZ, and that's pretty much it for the offense for the East. Over on the West side, a 3 for 5 days, 3 RBI with that home run for Chisholm. A 3 for 4 day, 3 runs scored, and a solo shot for Walker there. A Lou of a couple of hits, 3 runs scored, a couple of RBIs for Jose. Wrote a wash with a goatee, 2 for 4 with 4 RBIs there. On the pitching side, Constantine taking the loss, giving up 8 runs, only 4 of them earned. And yeah, Tucker was just awful. He was just left out there to die. Similarly, getting the win over on the west side, and Walker Wallace is the player of the game. So we have our matchup, North versus West. Should be a day off, and boom. All right, I'm gonna save this again. Oh boy. Okay. So the West is the better team here, or the better seeding, I should say. There's the 2 versus 4 seed, and well, so we're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna quick sim the non-elimination games, and let's see what happens. All right, game 1, the West. Oh, with a just trouncing the North 15-1.
Hey, look who hit a home run.
Jose hits his first home run because now it's time to show up.
Yep, he didn't show up for the first series, so
He
now he's got to
doesn't
do it for
care
this one.
about. Oh my goodness. I can't. So the North had like no offense whatsoever. A couple of hits for Valor, a couple of hits for Cat. It's pretty much it. The sole RBI went to Gordon. This is Robert Gordon. On the west side, 3 hits for Allen. Oh, just multiple hits over Trey. Trey Beggar with 6 RBIs there. Jose with a 3 for 5 days, 3 RBIs, including a home run. Pitching. There's a lot of pitchers with a lot of crooked numbers. Washington getting the loss with 94 ERA. Oh my goodness. Oh boy. High getting the win. Fantastic outing. 8 1/3 innings, 1 walk, 9 Ks. Player of the game is Trey Beggar with his 6 RBIs. Okay, and now we're gonna go to game 2. It's Judge versus Pedro Blanco. And the North does bounce back. They got 20 hits in this, so they tied the series up. So good recovery here. Not phased by that game 1 trouncing. Everybody getting a hit on the North side here. Multiple hits for every single person except for Valor. 3 RBIs for Nakamura, 3 RBIs for Hirohara. Over on the west side, 3 RBIs for Alu, and that was pretty much the bulk of the offense for them. Franklin Judge Cruiser getting the win. Mudbone getting the save. Roach getting the loss out of relief. And the player of the game is Franklin Judge Cruiser. Good job, Gordo. All right, there should be a day off, and then now the North will be at home.
And
And
also, for all of you rookies out there that don't know, this is not only a battle for the championship, but a battle to save your team because the only team that doesn't get rewritten is the one that wins. Otherwise, everything else is just wiped from existence.
My goodness, I hit the phone for 10 minutes and I see an offensive explosion or two out of the West.
So, well, yeah, that game one. Game two went to the North. So, game three, we got to quick sim this, and let's see if there. Well, there won't be. The series is tied at one. So, and the North
The North.
taking. Oh, so it's the North getting the offense on, scoring 4 in the third. Everybody getting a hit here. 3 RBIs for Nakamura. A couple of hits for Hirahara. Federico with 3 hits. Over on the west side, 3 hits for Walker Wallace, and not too much else going on. White getting the loss, Taylor getting the win, Mudbone getting a hold for the North. Trey Taylor, the player of the game.
Jose with his back firmly up against the wall here.
Okay, 2-1. Let's see. They need to. The West needs to win this to stave off. Well, I guess not eliminated. So let's see. Uh-oh. So the pitching is giving them down. So the North, as the 4th seed, trying to win this and upset the league.
This would be the first repeat, correct?
It would, yes.
Oh yes, it'll be the first repeat. Yes, that is true.
See, I know Captain has looked at it a few times, but there's been quite a few times in this format that the number 4 seed has come back to win it all.
Well, I mean, I can't imagine. I understand that, like the regular season, when it plays out, there will always be a bad team, so to speak. But really, like, when everybody's at 100 TPE, how much of a difference would there be?
Oh, for sure.
Yeah. Like, even, between, there's only so many, quote-unquote, bad builds in there, that's scattered around, so.
Like, I know the Wookiees were a 4 to first. I think the Bulbasaur were as well. Like, the only time I know the Terminators were one that just dominated the entire way.
Yeah.
From
that was just a
season
really
playoffs.
good team
Yeah.
for whatever reason. Okay, so on the west side, you have a couple of hits for Wallace, Alu, Jose, and I mean, they didn't do poorly offensively, but just wasn't enough. The pitching's really letting them down. 3 for 4 day for Gordon with 3 RBIs, a couple RBIs for Valor Jr. On the pitching, similarly getting just lit up there, getting the loss. The bullpen really pitched really well, but obviously just not enough. Barden getting the win, Whiplash getting the save. Robert Gordon is the player of the game. So now we have ourselves an elimination game. And there is who scored first on the stream, the West or the North. So,
and if the North ends it here, this is going to be a hell of a short stream.
Well,
good.
Yeah.
We can keep going 18 hours again.
I'm fine by that. So I'm going to give you guys like 30 seconds or so, and then so you guys could, bet your little hearts out.
Well, that was a little condescending, don't you think? Bet your little hearts out. You're all just pawns in my game.
If you want to look at it that way, sure.
So Enoch, is this game on the Sim Team pay scale or the Parco pay scale? Because if it's on the Parco pay scale, I don't think we're getting paid.
I mean, I tried to accurately value people when I pay them.
Oh, really? I'll show you an accurate evaluation.
All right. So according to this, I think it's kind of even, right? We'll see.
It's 6-3 or 6-4 North, including the pitchers.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and one's tied. Okay. 5.
Oh, I didn't see the tie. 5-4, 5-4-1.
5-4. All right. Let's kick this thing off. Let's see if the West can stave off elimination. Barry Allen will fly out.
Good climax.
I know.
Out there.
I know. Aller would ground out and Fry would fly out, so that's a quick 1-2-3. Nate Washington trying to had a terrible previous outing. Trying to redeem himself here. Apollo Hyde. Look at that, 15 strikeouts to 2 walks. Nice numbers. So is Zodiac trying to say that Parquad thinks that people are worthless?
Yeah, pretty much.
You have to prove your worth.
You prove your worth. Okay.
Yeah.
That's fair.
I mean,
So-
hey.
Also,
Also,
Zodiac's the one to talk. He is hired to do a job that he hasn't done yet.
Oh.
I mean, hey,
Oh,
hey. Who got people talking? You know, you pay the talent, gets people talking. That's all I'm saying.
Well, we got a long time. We got like 7-8 weeks until the talent actually gets paid. So you can talk all you want.
7-8 weeks.
Well, whatever the next season is.
Jesus, and we're getting paid late too. We're gonna have to unionize.
Why would I pay you when this thing started over halfway through the season? You don't get a season's worth of pay for that. Come on.
Did that ball just go through the shortstop?
It
Sure
definitely did.
Yeah, it
It
sure
definitely did. Whoa, that's
look,
some crazy bunt there.
I've seen it go through his legs. I've seen it go past his head. I've seen him not reach down for it. I've never seen it leave a hole in his chest. Can we get some medical attention
He's
for the
still not
shortstop?
there. He's perfectly fine.
Yeah. Can we get some medical attention? There's a
Apparently,
hole in the guy's sternum, for God's sake.
Apparently he's fine, so we're getting it. Looks like it's your duel so far. And West got to get the offense going. They got the pitching right now, so better capitalize.
A perfect first 3 innings for Apollo Hyde, only on 27 pitches. Nate Washington pitched really well too, it should be said. It's only 1 hit.
It's a big bounce back from that last. Oh.
Oh!
And Trey Beggar just took him deep there. I spoke too soon.
Trey Bagger
Real
with
nice.
a quad bagger. That is 1-0
Oh, boy.
for the West.
And
Oh, and
Jose!
Jose!
And Jose! Jose! Back-to-back.
Jose! Back to back.
Jose,
2-0.
Jose realizing he might lose. So
Jose.
he's starting to show up.
He's got to turn on God mode before it's too late. That's going to bring up the
And
no-hitter.
Gordon getting that first hit. He's batting 400 now, right? Yeah, 406 in this playoff. And a terrible
What a
bunt
bunt.
there. By
What a
Hiro
bunt,
Hara.
right back to the pitcher. That's why you don't bunt, ladies and gentlemen. This is an
Bunt?
out.
Lift small, bunt the ball, baby.
Small ball. All the way.
Live big. I don't have anything else for that. Nice steal at second base. Steals are great, though. Those shouldn't come out of the game. The bunt can go. The steal should stay.
And there's a base hit for Wallace. Red hot, by the way. He's batting 531 in this playoffs.
Oh, boy.
So they're starting to get to Nate Washington a little bit here, so you might think about a pitching change.
He's at 55. Oh, he struck. So. Yeah, I don't.
You really want to preserve the bullpen.
You think that, but you know.
Everything's just going into center. They're hitting them all right at Jose. They're hitting them all right at Jose.
Jose doesn't even need to move. so that one rating
There,
doesn't mean anything.
right in Jose.
Maybe that's the plan. It's like he's a
Well,
terrible.
let's say it again.
I mean, it's not.
No,
It's a good strategy. He's apparently a 1 in center field. So
Yeah, but I think we've seen it at least once where Jose has gunned down somebody like at
oh yes,
third.
yes. Well, the arm is there. The arm is there
Yeah.
for some reason.
He's got no range,
He's
can't
no
catch
range,
the
but-
ball, but man, he'll throw it
Oh,
better
yeah.
than anybody.
Well, hey,
and they get picked off. Wah, wah.
Hey, at least unlike some Voyagers, he can catch fly balls in the playoffs.
Hey. That's the
Too
thing.
far. We're gonna remove you. All right, get out of here.
Okay, we did not talk about that. All right. And you might jinx yourself as you're the one that's gonna it's gonna happen to you. That's what's gonna happen.
I should also probably win the Gold Glove next year too. So
Say that, but
Yeah, the
bad
gold
juju
glove means
goes
nothing.
around.
Exactly. Oh, see, Jose couldn't get there. Wow. Okay.
that's
It's like Oh, but he might get out of it, and he does get out of it. So got in a little trouble, but did get out of it. It's top of the 7th now. Jose strikes out. Alou will ground out. Walker Wallace lines out.
nice catch at first
Nice catch,
base.
yep.
Nice
Washington's
little
still in
play.
there. He's only at like 80 pitches.
Well, his offense better step up, and that ain't gonna help.
No, but Hyde is pitching his heart out right now, so Federico does get the...
Shortstop just decides, no, I don't want that baseball. I'm just gonna let it slowly drift into center.
They have no range.
Second
so-
baseman decides the same thing.
There's
and
no
it's first
range
and
on
third
these
with
guys,
one
so-
away. Vidal
Oh, he
Valor.
picked him off!
Or he can pick a guy off. That
Okay,
too.
then
After walk.
then
It
you
would have
walk
been
him back.
bases loaded with one out. It's now
Oh, now his base is loaded with 2
no.
out.
run. That's a run if he doesn't get picked
Oh,
off at first.
No.
And there's
And the
2
game
runs.
is
Oh,
It would have been the lead had the guy not
red
gotten
hot,
picked
red
off
hot.
at first.
I was gonna say too.
And this one
they had given up.
through warning track.
I was gonna say they
Oh,
had given up
man.
7 hits to that point and no runs. And I was about to compliment him, but stopped because that was all happening.
Well, there's a lot of things you should stop doing, Parco.
True.
So let's see. Now we have a tie game.
Oh, that was a nice take.
Yes. Let's see if he'll take off.
Check
No,
swing.
he'll not. But he'll fly out Allard.
Into the 8th.
We're gonna bottom of the 8th.
Recovery.
Here it comes. Solinsky, the batting champion, with strikeout. Chris Gamble coming into pitch now, and he'll strike out Trammell.
Ooh, Trammell low and in, got him.
Nakamura,
That is
A base hit
down
because-
for base hit.
because he has no range. Uh-oh.
Well, that's
Uh-oh.
it. Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, it. What?
and okay.
Oh, throw the ball.
What the
Throw
heck
it!
was that? Okay. Jose's weakness.
No.
Defense.
Jose.
Oh no.
What have you done?
Uh-oh. This might be it then.
Boo. It's time to replace Jose. His time has come.
He's getting too old.
You
He's
say
done.
that, but he's gonna come in and hit a home run.
Yeah, with nobody
Well,
on base.
Well, I don't think it'll even get to him right now.
Yeah, well.
Oh,
he's
there
a
you
throw.
go. Okay, yeah. Oh, and he flies out. Oh,
The North win.
the North repeats, being the first
back-to-back
repeat.
Back to
champions.
back. Jose loses.
Jose loses.
Oh, the humanity.
Oh, and the North, congratulations to the North being the first team to repeat. Zelensky's goated, by the way. So,
Wonder
Yeah,
if
Zelensky
somebody
is
from the
good.
North slipped a check to Jose there because, you
Yeah, I
know,
know.
he doesn't actually make the real PBE money. He's just playing amateurly in the prospect league. So I wonder if somebody slipped him some cash for not throwing that ball in from center.
so the West there only could get 2 runs here, an RBI from Beggar and an RBI from Jose. On the north side, Robert Gordon. Is it Robert? Okay. It's
Yes,
Robert,
it
right?
is.
Yeah, Robert Gordon. 3 for 4 with 2 RBIs, including those go-ahead runs. 3 hits for Azah there. And Nate Washington going the distance. Incredible recovery from that first game where he gave up 7 in like 2/3 of an inning. High pitched really well, but was just a few pitches too deep in. Gamble could not hold the lead at all. Player of the game is Nate Washington III, getting that complete game. Um, let's see, does it show? I don't think it does because it does. Yes, a series MVP is Robert Gordon. So congratulations to Robert Gordon. 476 in that series. Walker Wallace had a batted 500, by the way. So, what was it? Round 1. I don't think we saw the Walker Wallace get the series MVP in that first one against the for East Barrelman, and Robert Gordon completely alone. Robert Gordon, the sole reason why the North won, really carried the team. I don't know. We saw some of the season statistics.
No, Robert Gordon is not Gordo.
Robert Gordon is not Gordo. No. Gordo is Franklin Judge Cruiser.
FJ Cruiser.
It is logical that you would think that Robert Gordon is Gordo.
I also thought Robert Gordon was Gordo.
that would actually make a lot of sense, but
Too much sense for PBE.
Too much sense.
Quite frankly.
Solinsky getting the batting title here, batting 333. This is the second straight season where he got that. Let's see. Brandon Zahn led the league in home runs with 14 and 49 RBIs. Solinsky leading the way with OBP. Let's see. Stolen bases went to Rochka with 16. Anything else that really stands out? Let's look at the pitching. Will Millis led the league in ERAs and wins. War-wise,
Will Millis, who was like 40 at this point.
Franklin Judge Cruiser led the league in strikeouts with 90, and also
not only that, but Franklin has set the record for strikeouts in a season.
I was gonna say,
because I went through on Wednesday, and he broke records, and then player wise, like actual player
season. And then do I have any record?
2055.
Theo Alar. Okay, caught stealing. That's probably not good. Alice walk. Yeah.
The most caught stealing. What a record.
What a record.
Congratulations.
Keep running. Yes, Franklin Judge Cruiser of 90, and he broke it against Jerry Riggs had 87 the season before, and Ryan Striker.
I was last year. Yeah.
I mean, we're 5 seasons in. I would think that a lot of these will fluctuate.
Hey, records were made to be broken.
Yeah.
Unless they're Ricky Henderson's stolen base record.
The only ones that don't get broken are the career side.
Well, the career side might be hard because after a while,
Jose.
I mean, eventually the bot's gonna just rule.
Well, unless you have the insane cracked seasons. I guess we could always swap them out just to, but what's the point? It's not like. Well, yeah, because their career is one season, so might as well just keep it on the single season side.
Yeah, there's no point in doing so. So, let's see here. We're going to until the playoff ends. So the North getting, and then we are going to get it to over here, so we get take a look at all the awards.
I didn't know we were doing awards. I didn't bring my suit. Parko, you got a spare?
It's from. How old am I? It's from 8 years ago. Definitely.
I know how old you are. You think I know how old you are?
It was a rhetorical question to me, not you, all right?
Oh.
All right. So let's see. the Gold Glove. So pitcher goes to Jerry Barden. Catcher goes to Bean Caddis. First base goes to Vidal Valor Jr. Brocky J, the second baseman. Max Polite, the third base. Frankie, VC Frank. Did he even play enough to? Willie Mays Hayes and okay. Well, I guess all the bots won. Okay, that's not fun.
Mays Hayes.
Top reliever really? Top reliever goes to really? I did not expect that one.
That's an interesting player name.
I wonder how they figure that one out. Okay. All right. So, let's see here. We have Silver Sluggers. Catcher goes to Yash Tyra. First baseman is Alice Q. Second baseman is the ZZZ dude. Daichi Nakamura getting the third base Silver Slugger. Jalen Selinsky, the shortstop. Jeffrey Jibber, the left fielder. Micah Mesner, the center fielder. Webster Roca on right field. And Brandon Zahn getting that the designated hitter. Let's see. Pitcher of the year goes to Will Millis. Not really that much of a surprise. And prospect, this is MVP. Goes to Tyra. Okay. I did not expect that, but okay. All right. Well, thank you all for joining us for yet another Prospect League season. Like I said, I've really enjoyed doing this just because it's been fun kind of seeing the reaction from people, and we have always had really positive reactions to it, and hopefully people did have fun. I know it doesn't count for anything in the long run, but it does lead us to the minor draft tomorrow, and regardless of where you guys get drafted or when you guys get drafted, that to me it really is irrelevant. Your first season in the league, my suggestion is to get to know the league, get to know the people in it, how it functions, and you have an entire season as the majors GMs are gonna try to get to know you guys in a few weeks when scouting for the majors happen, and a lot can change. You could be drafted late in the minors, but you could be top 5 in the majors because because a lot of things change. But yeah, so tune in on that. That is, I believe, it's 2:00 tomorrow with Dustillation, and
Yep.
There should be some minors GMs on there as well. And
No, you can bet your bottom dollar I'll be there.
and then streaming wise, on Monday. Oh, I'm sorry. So tomorrow's the minor league draft. On Sunday is the awards. So I know you guys probably don't know, players and so forth, but it's a good chance to kind of see, the players that are going to make the Hall of Fame, the winners for season 39 awards, and kind of get to know some of them a little bit more. And then we go to Monday where we have the World Baseball Classic playoffs. And I don't know what time that is. I would assume it's probably around like 7-ish. The awards would get announced, I would assume, sometime in the afternoon, and that's and then on Tuesday it's the Tahini Classic, which is, if you don't know what that is, it is a NCAA tournament where you have it's a 1-game elimination between all the teams. And when I say all, I mean majors and minors, and anything can happen really. It's a 1 game, so even if a team had 99% chance of winning, there's always that 1%. So that'll be on Tuesday, and then on Thursday spring training starts. So that is when you actually see yourself with your team for the first time. So that spring training is Thursday and Saturday, and then after that is regular season. Off we go with season 40. So time goes by really quick. I'm excited. It's always fun to get a new season going, and yeah. So, oh yes. The Tahini. I don't have the link with me. If someone else wants to link it, but the challenge bracket. If you, you I think you get a participation amount of money for just participating anyways. But if there's a chance, if you get a perfect bracket, you can win $200 million. Just a fair warning, the odds are not in your favor to do that. It has never happened, and I don't ever expect it to ever happen. But someone did get close. That someone got 24 out of 25 one season.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah, Uzi. I think it was Uzi.
No, no kidding. That seems
Yeah.
unbelievably improbable.
But I mean, that's the thing. Like, that's the reason why it's 200 million, because it's so improbable. Just like March Madness bracket.
I think if you
regardless.
I think if you come on top, I forgot how the payout worked. I think the top one does get $10 million. So it's still a pretty nice pay.
It's a good check. It's a good check.
It's still a really good check there. Like if you come in. So, thanks, Captain. He details is in that link. Best of luck in the minors draft. If you guys have any questions about how to get your players, being successful and so forth, and what you need to do and how to earn and how to do updates, just drop it into the rookie server. I mean, that's what that server is for people to ask questions. They're really like, that's really my like really main advice is that ask, because we don't know you understand or not, and there's a learning curve to it, and some people take a little longer time, which is fine. There's some people who literally took a few seasons before they figure out, and once they figured out, off they went, and I've seen that many times. So it is I hope you guys really enjoy the beginning of your journey in PBE, and hopefully you'll find it fun. And I believe we have a great community here with a bunch of great people, and hopefully you have really great interactions with all of them.
And absolutely ask those questions. There's a bunch of people in that chat that are there for the reason of, partially scouting, but also, those people are these are your leaders, basically. Those are our leaders of the league, and a lot of those people are very good, have been around a very damn long time, like Enoch, like me, like Parquad in 5 seasons when he catches up. But, there's a lot of us that have been there a long time and can answer all of your questions and tell you how to earn and efficient ways to do so and help you make your players good. And there's a bunch of fun stuff, and you can get help before you get to that first team in the minors. So there's still time, and you can build those relationships and talk to those people long after you're on minors teams. There's plenty of people that excuse me, that I still talk to, that Enoch still talks to, that all of us do. So
that's the great part of it.
Welcome to our community.
Exactly. All right, so I'm gonna end it there. Thank you all for joining us tonight, and have yourself a great weekend. So take care, everybody.